Ah. Oh, pardon me. Oh. All right, we are live. I have no idea what to expect. So today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and I have very little idea of what to expect. This is gonna be a very fascinating stream. All I know is that it's a cutesy looking game that somehow has psychological horror as a tag. So, yeah. Just gonna do a few stretches beforehand. Oh my god, it's a mess out there. Oh my god, it's gotten even worse. How did the weather get even worse? Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm just gonna take a few minutes, just give people some time to tune into the stream. Wonder if I should have done this a bit later than 4 o'clock. Well, nothing I can really do about that now that I'm live. So, I've got very little idea what the fuck to expect with this game. I do recognize the purple hair girl from memes, but that's it. Well, actually, from a GIF someone sent me. So, yeah. Oh, did I do the Discord ping? I did. Okay. Yeah, I'll wait until it's 4 o'clock to actually start booting up the game, so 3 minutes. Might actually start setting up like a. Nah, I'm too impatient to actually do a stream timer. I'm just too damn impatient. Man, the weather today has been dreadful. We had snow early on in the morning, got up to like 5 centimeters of snow, kept snowing till like 8 o'clock, then around 10 o'clock, it turned into rain. And it's been raining ever since. It is a mess outside. A big ol' mess. I should charge up my phone a bit. Another 2 minutes. I don't know what else to talk about. Hmm. Oh, man. I guess while I wait, I could try and organize my shit a little bit. Can toss these. this belt. Right there will work. Shouldn't get into my way there. This can go in the bin. Well, it's 4 o'clock now, so I'm gonna start the game up. On to... Why did it freeze? Why did Streamlabs freeze? Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay, that was weird. Oh, don't tell me is it the internet? Fuck, I hate the feeling of when you're about to fucking sneeze. Is the stream still going? What's going on? Okay, good, it is. So, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing for content warnings. Okay, I am gonna take a look at this little content warning, just in case. lc.mo/ Hey there, Glitch Attraction. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Indeed you are. .mo/warning.html. Okay, so I'm doing all right. Pretty tired though. Today's been a messy day. Okay, so the warnings for this game are the following. The game may not be suitable for if you are affected by depression, suicide, self-harm, or abuse. Oh, Matt. All right, Matt. I didn't even recognize your profile name. Okay, You are at least 13 years. Yep. Oh god, just what the hell am I getting myself into? I have no idea. Alright, I hope I'll catch you in the next stream. Okay, so it's one of these games. I see an annoying girl running toward me. I'm gonna narrate. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hey there, Baguette. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And I am doing alright. Very bit tired. And welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. So this is Sayori. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. I have zero idea what to expect. And I don't want no backseating for this game. Because I have been told that it's better to go in blind for this game. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Say whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street's becoming increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Why is the character just an asshole to Sayori? What? What? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Come on, Richie, come on! It's gonna be a fun time! Also, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Alright, I've got her pegged as a yandere already. And I know you're happy, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course, the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Oh my. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Man, I fucking hate when winter arrives and my lips just get so utterly chapped up. It's honestly the worst thing about winter, I find. Aside from the power outages, of course. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club, since she was the first to show interest after this one, the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice Principal. Hey there, Bossy Elephant. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
And we're on that Sigma grind set. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and I have zero idea what to expect.
Yeah, Twitch emotes are just... Those ones, the base Twitch emotes are just... Why? Just why? That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. What the Why did it phrase it like that? What? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Well, there's her. I think her name is Monica? From that one gif I saw. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? One moment. Whom as the hick has pinged me. What is this that I just got sent? One moment. This is in... Okay. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm not gonna be able to do multiple voices for all of them, I'm afraid. I can't even do a good female voice for one character, let alone 4. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. I feel like she's a tsundere. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Stream elements. It's been 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and you just say that I'm live. Well then. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She was also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. What? That's weird. Oh, did it not like my alt-tabbing? Uh-oh. I don't think the game much liked my alt-tabbing. Let me go do this. Come on. Why isn't it capturing now? There we go. I guess I'm just gonna play it in windowed mode. Just to make sure it's still working fine. Did the settings show up? Okay. Things look to be working fine. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, that's Yuri? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? So this is Monica. Wait, haven't I heard that name before? It's great to see you again. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Aw, come on, I don't get a choice. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? What's this? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why did I do... Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like yeah, she's definitely a tsundere. She is 100% a tsundere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yep. Yep. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy baka. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good burp? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, pardon me. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all that politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goals. Monica must have been working really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment you walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. She's quite stoic. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by it, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. I just realized I have a different drink that I can have right now. Since I did make this during breakfast, wow. Oh, what the hell happened? This is supposed to be a smoothie. Why are there 2 layers to my drink? I don't know how well it's lit up. Let me shine my phone's light on it. You see that? You see the 2 layers? What the hell? I'm not sure if this is safe to drink. Oh, I think I know why it happened. Because I put way too much yogurt in this. And not enough milk. Well, I put enough yogurt in it, just not enough milk. So it's... Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna drink this. It was good for the morning, but I don't think it's a good idea if I drink that. One moment. Okay, I can ignore that. Alright, Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh. No. I really hope that these walls are soundproof enough. Cause it'd feel really awkward if people could hear me in here. With that, the 2 of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh dear God. I thought for a moment I would be actually typing it up, but no. Let's see, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if this works like a dating game or whatever. I really don't know, to be honest. On the front, it looks like it is, but sad psychological horror tag, I really don't know what to make of that. And all those warnings as well. But out of them all, I think Yuri is the one to go with. Either or Monica. So, hop, depression, suicide, existence, flee, empty, fear, aura, socks, pure. Let's go with existence. Yuri did mention horror, so raindrops, holiday, extreme, secretive, pain, passion, romance, question, alone, sing. I probably should have saved it before doing this, but oh. Okay, Question. Prayer, fireflies, embrace, wrath, summer, bouncy, rose, smile, blanket, shame. Embrace. Happiness, Valentine, candy, mouse, flower, skirt, variant, sunny, starscape, extraordinary. Fireworks, melody, electricity, friends, portrait, kawaii. Kawaii, parfait, unstable, flying, charm. Portrait. Tragedy, vitality, disoriented, joy, shopping, headphones, milk, play, warm, uncontrollable. Tragedy. Lipstick, vanilla, excitement, calm, email, twirl, treasure, silly, meager, adventure. What is this even supposed to be like? Ocean, sugar, insight, marriage, disaster, bop, boop, playground, waterfall, jump, vertigo, insight, rain cloud, melancholy, forgive, desire, anger, beauty, nightgown, whistle, Doki Doki. Heaven sent, vibrant, determination, frightening, precious, time, breathe, bed, vivacious, and cheer, determination, love, bunny, pleasure, scars, death, heart, clumsy, unrequited, crimson, spinning. I'm not sure how to feel about the fact that there's just a few drops here and there of just like deep topics like death, depression. Heart. Sensation, dream, anime, universe, sweet, sunset, marshmallow, nature, amazing, loud, universe, whisper, whirlwind, understrained, unending, hopeless, fluffy, fun, broken, vivid, or disown. Vivid, cheeks, hair, peace, jumpy, inferno, daydream, agonizing, feather, strawberry, covet. Covet. Captive, cute, clouds, lucky, defeat, dark, destiny, pink, infallible, color. Destiny. Contamination, childhood, lust, fester, chocolate swimsuit, judgment, entropy, music, wonderful. Entropy. Bliss, landscape, awesome, sadness, imagination, dazzle, giggle, tenacious, hope, puppy. Hope. Proof, together, party, uncanny, comfort, analysis, peaceful, essence, hurt, anxiety. Laugh, kiss, heartbeat, incongruent, vacation, skipping, fantasy, rainbow, sparkle, graveyard. Fantasy. Okay. Also, I'm actually gonna move my chat up a bit. Up here so that it's not... No, wrong thing. Come on. Let's do that. So that it's not blocking down here. Where the chat box is. Not the chat box, the dialogue. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out. or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps our manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. So, the flat board likes manga. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Snowmax always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Snowmax can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, that's some good water right there. Oh, nice and crispy cold. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. Okay, I can already say this. Yuri is my favorite character so far. I haven't really seen enough of Monica to tell between Yuri and Monica, but out of the other two, those two are high up there. And Yuri probably will take the cake. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, my neck. One moment. I'm gonna do a full body stretch. I guess the 2 days of cardio that I've done are finally catching up on me. Oh. I'm skipping today's gym. My trip to the gym today because of just how bad the weather was. Like, I don't want to walk in that shit. It's really nasty out there. Now for the neck. Alright. Oh. Alright. Sorry about that. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped by at the bookstore yesterday... Ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Pardon me. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment camp? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Also, she spoiled the fuck out of this book. Alright. I have no choice but to ban Yuri from the stream chat. She is backseating and ruining the plot of this game by telling it. So, I'm sorry, but Yuri is being banned. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Still Mexican? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Aha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel their presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, but maybe a little distracting. The feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Man, all this narration on my throat, my voice is not used to it. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I mean, I don't blame him. I don't think I could keep focused if I was in this scenario. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb is gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. One more. Why? Sorry about that. You think so? How does she... Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Snow Mexican... That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that... Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know that you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I don't know how people can make mental notes of where they were last in a book. I need bookmarks, and if I can't use a bookmark, I have to write down the actual page number. I will just forget it. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I clicked the button too soon, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that blah! My god. I'm getting tongue twisted. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically throw out their poem. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Do I get to choose? I do. I feel like this is gonna be the first big decision. And we're going with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Hey there, Alex. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. I'm doing quite alright. Bit tired though. Bit tired. How are you doing today? Bidel! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, it's going alright. Pretty tired though. One moment. I'm gonna go wash my face real quick. I feel like I got something in my eyes. Key cards there. Okay. Well, I'm not too far into the game, so I don't really know for sure. However, I must say, I think I've got some of the archetypes for these characters pretty much well thought out so far. Natsuki? Yeah, Natsuki. I'm pretty sure she's a Tsundere. And I can't... And I'm not sure if Sayuri is a yandere or Monica is a yandere. I feel one of those two are a yandere. What's this notification? Oh, gift sub expired. Oh, one moment. No. Don't give info. Don't give info. No info. These are just my assumptions based on how they're interacting so far. I'm not sure about Yuri yet. The problem is, she's not a Kudere, and I don't really know many of the other types of Deres. She's quiet and reserved. But out of them all,
I simp for Yuri.
Natsuki. No, not really. Just a few idle conversations that are hard locked in. I only just got to the first real decision that you can choose. So yeah. Ooh. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Yeah. Hey there, Raf Perez. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Happy birthday? Huh? What? I beg your pardon? It's not my birthday. My birthday is back in October. Also, why isn't the YouTube chat showing up in the chat box? That's weird. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's weird. Browser settings. I don't seem to be able to change that. Well, that's weird. Well, sadly, I've never played any games similar to this back when I was younger. Oh, I feel that. I feel that, Fidel. Oh, what happened? In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Well, my sleep schedule has been whacked last few days. Like a couple days ago, I couldn't fall asleep until 6 a.m. Oh, and last night I fell asleep at 3 and had to get up at 6. Okay. Fidel, since I went through this, I want to help you out with this. I have a few tips and tricks that I was recommended by my doctor to help with my sleep. First of all, do you drink much? Do you have much caffeine throughout the day? I can't nap for the life of me. I cannot nap for the life of me. So napping, I won't give that as advice since. Okay, if you don't have caffeine, then that rules out a major thing. Ball busting. Oh my god, Riff.
That's the best way for you to sleep, Fidel. Ball busting.
Alright, one of the things that my doctor recommended, these are considered what he called sleep hygiene, right? There's a bunch of different things you can do to help improve your sleep. The first is one thing that he highly recommended, which did help somewhat for a few nights, and then it stopped helping at times. Is basically, do you keep your phone next to you as you're sleeping, like on a nightstand or something? Because my doctor recommended that you don't do that. You keep your phone away from you. And the reasoning for that is, he said that it might influence your mind a bit and make it feel like your mind is... it makes your mind think, oh hey, it's not time for sleep yet. It's time to be on your phone. It's time for you to do something, like... This is regardless, like, ignoring the whole, blue light debate, all that sort of shit, like, text messaging before you go to sleep, scrolling through social media, completely ignoring that. Like, it's just, your mind starts thinking, oh hey, it's not time to sleep yet. You need to do something on your phone. And it did help for a few nights. I will admit that. The next thing he recommended, was basically have noise going on in your room. This helped me with my anxiety, right? Because for me, one of my major sleep factors is my anxiety. Because whenever I'm in bed, I just think. I think, and I think more. And oftentimes, those are about, my thoughts usually lie on how I'm doing in life. Whether I'm succeeding, or if I'm failing. And that heavily depends on how I'm doing. Like, my sleep heavily depends on it. And so, a way to stop that is by having noise going on in your room. And for me, it would even help if I just have a YouTube video playing on my phone, which does kind of hamper the first topic I mentioned. But like playing some soft, gentle music maybe, or maybe like just some sleep music, whatever. That would help. Or white noise, for that matter. I don't really know much about white noise. But like, yeah, probably a fan running maybe. I don't tend to like fans running in my room. Because one night I had it running and it just fucked my sleep up for some reason. I guess I'm pretty sensitive towards fans running in my room. Maybe it was just a particularly noisy fan, but it was just hard to sleep. I don't know. But yeah, any type of noise that isn't like loud, bombastic, or anything. So just something that can keep your mind preoccupied. Now, what was the next thing he recommended? So there was the phones, noise. There was one more. What was it? Shit. I can't remember what the third one was. Yeah, I just can't remember what the third one was. Yeah, hopefully you will. I know what it feels like to have a fucked up sleep schedule. It's not a fun time. And anyone who tries and argues sleep is for the weak truly has never had a fucked up sleep schedule. People who unironically say it never have genuinely experienced having like 24 hours of sleep in a week worth of time. That's what, 24 divided by 7, that's an decimal number. 3.4 hours a day. Yeah, like I'm sure I know I've mentioned it to you, I think, Fidel. My sleep went to hell back a year ago around this time. And it was just terrible. Lasting for nearly a full fucking month. I never want to experience something like that again. It's up there of miserable experiences. Like, it's the one thing that, as a society, it really should never be taken lightly. Sleep issues, like, it's such a important factor to someone's mental health, and without a proper sleep schedule, it can actually very much hurt you. Like, during that period of time, I was at such a low point that I just felt like, what the fuck is the point? It's never a fun time. Oh, mate. I feel like this generation is going to be utterly fucked. Ignoring, like, jobs, ignoring, like, the economy. This generation is just gonna be utterly fucked because of just the expectations that have been placed on us. And this goes back to one of the places that I was working at. It is generally expected of you to sacrifice your sleep schedule for a job. Which is, sure, maybe an hour or two if if you're on closing shifts, that's to be expected. One job that I worked for at a resort, you worked until the job was done. Until your shift was done. And the dishwashers had to stay till everything was done. Well, actually, not everything. Until everything in the kitchen was done. And that place did banquets and weddings. And some people would eat till 10 p.m. That's when they would start their meals. For some fucking reason. Like, that's when they would start their wedding banquet meals. And that's only the main course. Then they got dessert. And whatever the fuck else. So, some shifts, I was told, would run all the way up till 2 a.m. Like, it's unbelievable how this society just approves of this stuff. Because, like, the dishwasher that night that got that was there till 2 a.m. He just laughed it off saying, oh hey, it's a lot of overtime. What the fuck? Like, there was a waitress there, who told me that some of the other waitresses were starting to have mental breakdowns because of the shifts. One of them had a mental breakdown. I got the fuck out of Dodge as soon as I could at that place. It's honestly fucked up. Value your sleep schedule above all else. That is my life advice to anyone here. Your sleep schedule is fucking important. Alright, let's get back to the game. That's that tangent done. Alright, it might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? No, Fidel. It's all fine. It's all fine. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Cock and ball torture.
Oh, Ref, what a... You know, Twitch chat doesn't even understand what's going on the YouTube side. I think YouTube side can see the Twitch chat because of the chat replay. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under light. The tendrils of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The cast yet to be explained. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Interesting. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Eh? Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, it's the Mexican. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Oh, pardon me. In this case, perhaps the ghost of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Snow Mexican. Yeah, counter. Me too. Oh, so I get to choose. So I get to methodically go through all of them with it. Let's do Monica next. Hi, Snow Mexican. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Snow Mexican. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. That also do be my... that do be my story of the story of my life as well. Like, I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Snowman.
Great job, Snow Mexican.
I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. Introversion is truly a struggle. Oh, don't get me started. I'm an introvert who wants to be an extrovert but just can't start conversations. I really cannot. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Pardon me. Same. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practices, which I'm assuming Yuri has at that point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. A lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Oh my, Jesus, man, why am I tired? I slept from 10:30 to 7. Although someone did wake me up at 5 a.m. because there was this loud ass fucking bang in the bathroom next door. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So but don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It wasn't even that. It was just a loud bang, almost as if someone was slamming the bathroom door. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, I can scroll. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of this the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Jesus. Who does that? Like, I get doing it out of anger, right? I get that. I've done it a lot when I was younger. I even broke a door doing that. Well, not really broke a door, but actually broke the thing that stops the door from going too far. Jeez. Fucking friend, what the fuck? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Man, I really don't like people who treat classes like as a place to just do whatever the fuck they want. Like, back in middle school and high school, we always had those fucking students that thought that, oh hey, I'm gonna be an absolute jackass in the classroom because, oh hey, my friends think it's cool. And they would just be assholes, whether, depending on the teacher. If it's a substitute, they would just be an absolute dickhead. Even if the teacher was a lovely person. Like, we had this one substitute teacher, right? He was from the Indian subcontinent. Very old, like maybe late 70s, I think. A very smart person. Like, he was really well versed in math. And so, he was just a very good person. He taught well, and any classes that he was a substitute of, it was always a fun time. Then we just have Dickhead 1, Dickhead 2, and Dickhead 3. They would just be an asshole for no reason. So much so that this teacher, we had never once heard him raise his voice. Never, ever once heard him raise his voice. He yelled at them to get the hell out of the classroom. No, Richie, you're sitting through this with me. We're going through this together, Richie. Also, I have no idea how long this game is. So, I think this might actually take 2 streams for me to beat. But yeah, yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Because if I'm understanding what this game is from first glance, from what I know already, it seems to be like a stating game that has the twist that got it the tag of psychological horror. That's how it feels like. Also, just saying this again, I don't want any spoilers. I will be fine if you tell me how long this game is, but nothing more. I don't want any spoilers for this game. If I get spoiled, I will time you out for the rest of this stream. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany. Shit. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I know what it means. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Fuck! Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, epiphany. There we go. Epiphany. Epiphany. What a strange word that is. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. You know, that's actually some good advice. If you're ever stuck on a project and you can't think of what to do at a specific point, this goes for writing. This is heavy in writing. Like it's called a writer's block, where you just don't know how to progress beyond this point. You don't know how to put what you're thinking in words. And the best thing to do in this situation is to just do something then, if you can think of something. If not, move on. Come back to it later. Am I going to be in stream too? I'll be going to buy many to set up. Thanks for listening. Okay, yeah, so we do go through all of them. Natsuki, let's go for the Tsundere. It's no Mexican. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What? You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Baka! I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort into it. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. But Baka! Fair enough. 4 hours? I started this game around 4 o'clock. We could finish this sitting. Well, to each their own, I guess. I mean, if there's no branching storyline to this game, then we definitely could. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh, Monica. What are we ever gonna do with you, Monica?
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Okay, then, yeah, this... Wait, there's Doki Doki Plus? No, don't tell me there's DLC for this game. I'm not seeing it. I really... Oh, there is a plus. What? Should we be playing the plus instead? Oh, but it's $20. Oh, it's the same game? What's the difference then? 6 new side stories about friendship and literature totaling hours of new content. 100 plus... 100 plus unlockable images, built-in DDLC music player to unwind with your favorite songs. Visual upgrade to everything. So is, like, buying the plus one not worth it, or... Jesus Christ. Huh. Practically the same thing, then I guess we're gonna just stick with this, I guess. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Natsuki.
What the fuck did I read?
Look, I get that writing doesn't need to be all sophisticated and stuff. But what the fuck was that? Like... But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. What is the meaning behind that poem? Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I can't bring it back up. But basically, Richie... Okay, Fidel will go copy and paste it. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what if I'm 19 still writing shot? I mean, it's fair. We may have bad handwriting. We may have bad writing styles. We may not be able to write good stuff. Like, what? Look. This fucking anvil doesn't know how to do poems. She just doesn't. I wonder if anyone will get that reference. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sayori, this is a good poem, Snow Mexican. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I don't even know with that poem, man. I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all.
It's free, Richie. That game is free.
I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Snow Mexican. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know, trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. What do you got, Richie? Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. I mean, I think this is gonna be better than Monica's poem. We'll see about that. One moment, I need to blow my nose. Natsuki. Oh, yeah, Natsuki, not Monica. Monica's the elegant looking one.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. It wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Elephant looking one? Huh? Maybe. I don't really associate her with elephant. Wait, did I say elephant looking one? No, I said elegant looking one. Elegant, not elephant. What? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Oh, this airhead. Well, at least this makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, it sounds like something an airhead would do. Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. No, Richie. Richie, no. Eh? It's gonna be for me. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all.
I mean, I don't know what I wrote, but like, I'm fairly confident it's better than Natsuki.
I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yeah, Derpy Stone, I'm live on YouTube right now. I dual stream to both YouTube and Twitch. Armin on LSD. I mean, honestly, Alex, you're not entirely wrong. I haven't read any, but I reckon they would be. I do ask that, though, Ref, that you do try and keep things mature enough, because I don't want anything disgusting being talked on in chat. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say anything? No, oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem, to her desk, to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is Q. Q? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly written about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh, I just realized something. I think I just realized something. The reason it gave for the 4 warning tags, like depression, suicide, self-harm, and something else, is I think one of those 4, all 4 of those align to a specific character. And I feel like Natsuki's is depression. Based on that poem about giving up. This is just me theorizing. Don't answer it. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. So if this is the case, what would the other 3 be? I feel like Yuri might be... I feel like Yuri might be... I don't know. I don't know enough to make an assumption. Well, not an assumption, an educated guess. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Snow Mexican did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Snow Mexican liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Snow Mexican appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Cat fight! More daddy slap daddy. Ref! Stop. Tone it down a notch. I don't want this type of language in my... I don't want this type of stuff in my YouTube chat. Just tone it down, please. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Snow Mexican started showing up. I'm sorry, what? Okay, I need to pull up this YouTube VOD and just confirm this. I need to confirm if her model actually changed. Okay, let's go back an hour. No, her model looks pretty much similar. Well, I mean, Fidel. Natsuki's a fucking anvil. So of course she would be jealous. Richie, this isn't a fight. How can someone fight when they fight about booba when she doesn't have any booba? Like, it doesn't work out that way. There is no fight. It's just total dominance of... It's just total Yuri dominance. Like... Yuri might as well start T-posing on Monica now. Not Monica, Natsuki. Also, I want to specify something. Some of you may already know my opinion, but here are my thoughts on booba. It doesn't matter if you're part of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee or the Big Mommy Milkers Club. Both are fine. Both are good. Like... T-posing. Hold up, let me go further back. T-pose. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh, I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. No, Mexican. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get herself get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Raph, I'm not on drugs. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to our Snow Mexican. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Snow Mexican? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. No. I'll pass, ref. Alright. It should be pretty simple who I'm going to choose. It's going to be Yuri. But what happens if I do the help me Sayori? Does that lock me into a path with Sayori? Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem, see? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. It's a hoarding bug with boombox. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It wasn't her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Oh.
You see, Derpy Stone, I'm a part of both. I'm a part of the itty bitty titty committee and the big mommy milkers club. Cause you see, for me, all booba is good, so long as that booba isn't artificial booba. Plastic surgery booba is bad. Plain and simple.
Also, now it's time for the ASMR message from Richie.
It's a hoarding bug with a boombox.
It's wisdom. Like, it's pure wisdom. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Yeah, natural booba is good. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant, only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms off. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Ref, if you do that, I'm gonna time. I don't want you to do that. I told you don't. If you do it, despite me telling you no, I'm going to time you out. I don't like people who try and push the boundaries and test the rules. I don't like people who do that. I don't want to time you out, but I will if you push it. You like small cake or big, juicy, tender cake?
Cake is cake!
Plain and simple. I honestly am feeling bad. Wait. No, I'm not talking about Derpy Stone. Not Derpy Stone. I'm talking about Ref Perez. Derpy Stone is in the fine. It's... Oh, hey, get in the corner, get in the corner! Alright, I'll trust you to that, Ref. Also, hey there, cute girl love? Is that what that name is? Well, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Don't mind that. It's just we were just discussing something. Also, Derpy Stone, thank you for the follow. No. It can be a bit confusing since you guys can't see the YouTube chat. I'll see about trying to get that fixed so that YouTube chat also shows up. Alright. Honestly, I feel really bad about this now. I don't... What happens if I ask Sayori? I'm on... Alright, Ray. What does chat think? What should we do? Should we keep going down this path? So there is a branching storyline, it seems. What does chat think? Should we continue going down Yuri's route? I feel bad for Natsuki. I feel bad for Natsuki, but I think I would continue going down this route. Hell, in this case, I might try and do all the routes in this case. See what happens. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Ref, you just don't need to mention it at all. We can just leave it as is. You don't need to bring it back up.
Oh, mate. Look. I love tall women. Especially when they're taller than me. Which is not too rare to see since I'm what, 5'6" and 3/4? Or 165 centimeters? Like, it's not rare. Taller the woman, the better for me.
I have some precise tastes, some of which I am not willing to bend on, but some of it I am. And tall women, they're supreme. Oh. No, Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, No Mexican, you're too kind. If you're talking about me looking skinny, I'm not. I am not skinny. Like, look at that. I am not skinny. Tall queens, let's go! I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Okay, Fidel. I'm 21. I'm 5'6" and 3/4. I'm 160 pounds. How's that for overweight? Not much of it's muscle. It's just like I've been doing my best to try and work off some of it, but like okay, that's fair if you're super skinny. Well, like I think my weight range for this height should probably be around 140 pounds. Maybe 140. Maybe 145. I tend to eat a lot, and that's my problem. I don't have much self-control. I like to eat snacks. Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Makes enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. It's no Mexican. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I've been this height for basically 3 years. I haven't grown much. My weight has always been between like 154 and 157 until I got into university, and now it's up at 160. Okay, well. Now, me talking about my weight feels like a dick move towards Alex. Considering I'm here worrying about this much weight when... Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Snow Mexican, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know about Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Okay, you have that, Alex. That is some good hype, I will admit. I've always been like average height. In my classes, I was always the taller one, for the most part, because I was held back for a year. So I had 1 year of age on everyone. you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. It was because I enrolled way too early, and both me and my twin sister enrolled way too early, and our speech wasn't good enough for school. That was why we were held back. Well, you do have that, Alex. You know, Snow Mexican, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes you me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that. More to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not gonna read everything out again. I don't know if these have much influence. Alex is Almandon. That was his old Steam username, and I just haven't kicked the habit of calling him that. Wait a moment. Do they jump whenever I... Huh. Doki Doki. Okay, huh. Oh my god, this is really suited towards her, if I'm understanding. Oh, yeah. Serious?
If there's anyone, it would be Yuri because I simp for her.
Broken. Oh. Sure? No. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Snow Mexican. Okay, guys, don't go any further. Don't give me hints or anything from here on out. Nothing more. I don't want anything spoiled for this game. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reason. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that? All of a sudden. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. It's empty, isn't it? She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins follow. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Yes, ref, you didn't get timed out. Because it wasn't... Because that... I was willing to let that slide because it was a game gimmick. That's it. But any further than that, and I won't let it slide. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. A hornet? Hornet? Why am I not seeing the hornet's message? What? Hornet's here? One moment. Let me pull up the YouTube stream. I'm on. Oh, Hornet! Oh, you are here. What? Why didn't your mess... Oh, it did. I just missed your message entirely. Okay. Sorry about that, Hornet. Also, I hate... Oh, I just closed out the tab. Oops. I did an oopsie. I closed out the entire window. Alright, things are back up. I didn't notice that she was listening and her face is in her book. As always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell some Mexican to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you shouldn't only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh my god. Blah. Hold up. Me? I'm hungry. But I'm gonna keep streaming for a little while longer. I haven't had my dinner yet. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I thought this was Natsuki slapping her. Sayori glances around. Is... is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really hope people nearby can't hear me. Because how would I explain the situation? Actually, that one almost worked. Ahaha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcake. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. That's fair enough, Fidel. That's fair enough. I won't be finishing this game this stream, and it looks like we'll have multiple paths to do, and I intend to do them all. So, we're definitely gonna finish all the routes. Is there achievements for this game? Let me check. No achievements. Voice cat? What voice cat? Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh my god, she's such an airhead. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Aw, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? When your hair was longer? Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like having my hair a moderate length. But I literally, okay, let me show you something. I brought my hair trimmers. This was the guard I used for the hair trimmers. Come on, why isn't... There we go. Look at that. This is what it did. I don't know why. It just trimmed it down completely. Like, look at this. Look at that guard. I don't know why my walk would be goofy. It's just a walk. Well, shit. Yeah, nothing more, Rez. Because I want 0 spoilers. Yes, that was the trimmer. It just fell. It broke open, it opened the case. I didn't shut the case well enough. And it opened up and spilled out. This time it'll work. Alright, can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki. Oh, you dirty little rat, Sayori. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots back away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. What a dirty little sneak thief. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori, eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
My brother in Christ. Yuri. You're the one saying this.
Am I going crazy or what? The toilet seat is warm, but I'm home alone. The fuck? The fuck? That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Oh, Sayori. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Oh, Sayori. Me? No. I've never had one. I'm too much of an introvert. I've only ever asked someone out once, and I got turned down. Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. One moment. Oh my god, my poor lips. My poor fucking lips. It doesn't like the winter. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Oh, pardon me. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? Oh, pardon me. In that case, I won't let you down, Snow Mexican. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Okay, I'm getting yandere vibes from her. I really am. I think she's the yandere. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapadre. Wait! Someone's actually named Yuri. Welcome to the stream, Yuri. How are you doing today? You're going to be a lady man? I have no idea. I hope so, but I'm an introvert at heart. So it's hard to kind of do something about that. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. I still haven't pegged what kind of dare Yuri is. I've got Natsuki because she's fucking obvious. Like, she's just a Tsundere, hands down. There's no way she's not. I can't. I would say she's a Kudere, but she's way too expressive to be a Kudere. Dondare. Also, just as a heads up since you're just tuning in, I want no spoilers for this game. I want zero spoilers since this is my first time going into this game. I have no idea what to expect, and I don't want any backseating or spoilers. And yes, Yuri does have mommy milkers, so yeah. Well, it's not exactly big mommy milkers. That just squeezes 10. Take it! Take it! Okay, so a Dondere is a shy, quiet, timid, and asocial. Yeah, that actually fits Yuri very well. Hey, yo, I have the 20 here. I have the 20. Yeah, Rev. You don't need to repeat yourself 3 times, Rev. Super sucky the titty is 20. Take my fucking money. Take it. Oh, man. What? Alright, it looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Ah, I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book than the one that we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Ah, no. I was just kind of just waiting for you. Ah, if that's the case. I wasn't referring to you, Yuri there. I was referring to Ref. This can be a bit confusing since I have both YouTube chat and Twitch chat up since I dual stream to both. So you guys can't see the YouTube chat, but YouTube chat can see the Twitch chat. Oh no, now there's a Natsuki. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Welcome to the stream. That's yo. OnlyFans? Where? Let me in on that OnlyFans. Oh my god.
Alright. I've got a special deal. If all 4 of the characters have OnlyFans, that's 10. I have $40. That's 10 for each.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Just a moment. I need a drink of water. Shit. Only $20. Shit. Well, I have 40.
Is that so?
Oh dear God. Take my fucking money. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention, for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Who are you deep throat? What the hell? What the fuck? Oh my lord. Oh, to my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? One moment. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about that. What can I get for $40 on Steam? I don't know. Don't fucking know. I don't know what you can get on Steam, Richie.
But you can spend plenty of that on OnlyFans, so, there is that.
Yuri, I understand you've gotten constant 6-star reviews on Yelp for your head game, but you don't need to go around announcing it. Oh my god! Oh dear lord! Oh my god! Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was just going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is. Weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. I mean, I'll give you a sloppy tippy so good. You'll see God for a week. Oh my god. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please, mind your own business for once. Yeah, I feel like Monica's a yandere. Stop being her honey. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Snow Mexican in club activities? I'm gonna be sick. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Snow Mexican. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. Be right back as I take screenshots of the chat and send it to Nighty. I mean, I've been told my performance in the sheet can cure most diseases, so if you've got the cash, I'll gladly oblige. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Snow Mexican, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Sorry about that. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for just having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Oh. I burnt my grilled cheese! Now Sayori is here. Yo, true story by the way, my wallet was missing it, and I got charges from some site called OnlyFans, and I found my cat wanking off in the bathtub to Yuri. I joined it 5 minutes after. What the fuck? Oh dear God. Friend, you say? I wanted a nice tasty snack for after school and I almost set my house on fire. Oh dear,
How the fuck do you almost set your house on fire from a grilled cheese?
No, Richie, you are not getting banned. You are sitting through this with us. You are not allowed to leave. Yuri lifts her head. Snow Mexican, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Pardon me? I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Too bad, Richie. You're sitting through this with us. Snow Mexican, do you like oolong tea? I have never heard of oolong tea. It's made from the Camellia seminis plant. Fermented longer than green tea, but less than black tea. Contains caffeine. Interesting. I had a classmate whose big brother started a big fire in their house while cooking shit. I think I spilled some of the tomato sauce on the scorching hot pan, and it went everywhere. Lit the paper towels on fire, which spread like pun intended wildfire. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I thankfully myself haven't started a fire miraculously cooking anything. Although to be fair, I don't really cook often. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. No, I have not, Richie. Oh, it's a D class. MC told me to use the fire extinguisher, so I threw it at the fire, and I think MC doesn't know anything about fire safety because it didn't help at all. Sorry, you were gone. Oh my god. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Check profile pictures? Oh, they got matching profile pic. Not exactly, ref. Not exactly. We've got the Twitch side of things. You seem to be the only one, unless there's lurkers in the YouTube chat. Oh my god. Yuri humming MP3 only starting at $5. when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Snow Mexican. It's very endearing. You're meant to pull the pin out of it and use it, not throw it. I'm getting a headache simply reading Sayori's fire safety protocol. Oh my god, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Snow Mexican, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Why would it be easier on the floor? I mean, I'll whisper how much of a good boy you are. You pay $10.
Hey, yo, take my $10. Take mine.
Men only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Back pain? Massive fucking titties! Cause... Hold on.
My massive fucking titties cause my spine to hurt.
Hey there, Nazhaws. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Nearly 3 hours of it. Yes, we have done 3 hours of this, and I plan to keep going. I plan to keep going till like 7:30 maybe, so like another 40 minutes. And then I have to stop because I gotta eat something. It'll be 7:30 at that time. And I don't want to miss when the meal hall closes down. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? You forgot to turn off the stove! Wait! Therapy stone! Therapy stone! Oh 2 ounces? Wait, 2 ounces of what? Yes, Richie, I think. Are you talking about the days long without being called senpai? Because I have seen that. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. It's totally not because of, a certain something. Yuri Twitch official? Wait, why is there 2 Yuris? What? Oh no, they're multiplying.
But hey, this could mean a Yuri sandwich could happen.
Oh dear lord. Hello, Yuri Twitch official. Not really much. Not really much. Just playing this game for the first time and laughing my shit off because of all this. I've been on this platform for 2 years and I'm not about to get dethroned by some imposter who doesn't even have a profile picture. Oh no, the Yuris are fighting. The Yuris are fighting. Oh dear. Oh man. So that's why we should sit on the floor. So Yuri Chris claims that she's the one. She's the real one. And Sayori can confirm. Alright. What is your wisdom, Sayori? Who is the real Yuri? You know, that genuinely seems like something Sayori might say. Oh my god. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book. Wait, what? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Let me in on that. Like, hey, yo. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, thus not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have it as much as you want. That's... That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Lesbian hentai.
I would too, Sayori. I would too.
Yo, lesbian hentai with Yuri sounds fire. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Derby. Oh dear God. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural, and that means I can't stop here. Apprehensively, I place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me, like she needs to confirm what just happened. It's no Mexican. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. Sorry, but I'm not interested in any of my core hentai with them. Wait a moment. Wait. Richie, why did you change your name? What? Richie? The hoarding bug? Bruh. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. Ref, we don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. One moment, I need to handle something. I'm sorry, Ref, but I will have to time you out for that. Because I did tell you not any of that. Alright, sorry about that. Yuri, let me wire you $50. Can we meet behind the local gas station? What the fuck? Ah! What the... Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. Goddamn inflation, Yuri! Fucking inflation! My heart is pounding. You got any item to give me so I can give it back? Take it back to the Amazon building? I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. Oh dear Lord. What the fuck, Derpy Stone? Hold an auction. Oh. Oh, man, that thing would go high. It's time to share poems. Snow Mexican, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. $3. $10. Okay. $20. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. That's Yuri! $30. $30. Oh, my wallet, my clothes. Ooh, I like this one, Snow Mexican. From the sentient snowman. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems, if poems are good or bad. Hey!
Me, Derby Stone, it's me!
But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Oh, dear Lord. Don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Turkey Stone, why? S the heck ping me. Okay. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. What the fuck? Oh dear God! Oh my God! Oh dear God. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head. Oh, mate, good thing she's not. She would be on this shit so fast. Alex, I don't fucking know. I really don't know. I really don't know why. But if you bring your own cup, here's my cup. Dear God, what is wrong with me? Oh, dear Lord. Don't play Doki Doki. I see, I see. I should have took your warning, Richie. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, no Mexican. And yes, I do. What the fuck? Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? I should go. Oh, I missed that one. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, this is long.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside and my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They were all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey yo, Sayori, you wanna explain this?
Yuri, how much to look? Oh my god. For every month you're subscribed. I don't even fucking know at this point. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Perms say you be on jail. Holy crap. Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got him pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. Hey, yo, sign me up as well. Sign me up.
Like, not only hardcore sex, BDSM, pegging, good boy whispers, and and to top it all off, total domination. That sounds like my kind of deal, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, if you would be down, I'll get the biggest. Dear God, I don't even fucking know at this point. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ah ha ha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh, hey, Nighty. Welcome to whatever the fuck this is. Even I don't even know at this point. I don't know at this point. Well, I commit it. It's better than the last one. How much for an entire night of hearts? Hey buddy, have porn? What? Okay. Where did that come from, Pef? Look, I get that I'm a bit overweight, but I do know that I'm not fat. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. So, we've had Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. Why hasn't Monica showed up yet? I don't fucking know, Nighty. I really don't know at this point. I don't know how we got here, but we did. When I see your juicy cake, your big soft mommy milk, so I'm gonna... Good, hold it in. I shanked her in the back alley. What the fuck? What? Oh dear God. You think so? Well, yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Oh, man. Oh, fuck, I don't even know at this point. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, that was a little unnecessary, but I think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would have probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we each take care of each each other in our own way.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard that her singing my favorite song, love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound.
Oh my god, pardon me. Jeez.
To the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's not why I'm friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone.
Unmute? What do you mean unmute? This chat turns more heretical. Wait, what do you mean? What? What do you mean? It's showing up as it should be working. What are you on about? It should be working fine. Okay, why isn't the audio working? Hey ref, can you still hear me? Okay, why isn't the audio... Okay, it's working there. What the fuck, ref? What? Why'd you just go out and say that? Ref... I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. If this doesn't fix it, then I don't know what I'm going to do. What the fuck? Okay, let me try... Okay, has this fixed it? Has this fixed it? Oh dear, move that down there. Or do you think they are still here? Who knows? Why isn't the audio working? I don't know why. I've got nothing. I've got literally nothing at this point. Um. Shit. Maybe that? I don't know. I really don't know. Um. I think just. I've got nothing. Um. Okay, so I'll be doing more of this tomorrow at the same time. So I don't know why this is doing this. I don't know if Twitch can't really hear me. So this is for the YouTube side. I'll be doing more of this. I hope things are gonna be fine tomorrow. But yeah, so I certainly hope so. I certainly hope Yuri will be back. So yeah, so thank you for tuning into the stream. I'm sorry for this abrupt ending, but technical problem. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be doing this